US President Donald Trump drops a bombshell. He might be heading to the Middle East, but not without making bold claims about hostages, Biden, and a deal he says only he could secure. Here's what he said and why it's making waves. US President Donald Trump has stirred up headlines again. During a joint press conference at the White House, he revealed plans to visit the Middle East after the return of hostages. He didn't hold back, accusing Joe Biden of delays and taking full credit for the hostage deal's success. Trump hinted at a potential trip but emphasized it won't happen until hostages are back. He announced, and I quote, "We are thinking about going to the Middle East, but not yet, as hostages are coming back right now." End quote. Trump highlighted the injuries sustained by some hostages, calling their situation terrible. Referring to a young woman with severe injuries, he said, and I quote, "Some of them have been very, very damaged. You look at the young lady with her hand practically blown off. You know how that happened, right? When you find out, you're not going to be too happy because it was terrible. But the hostages are starting to come back." End quote. Trump accused the Biden administration of delaying the deal. He said, and I quote, "If this were done a year earlier, October 7 should have never have happened." End quote. He criticized Biden for not acting sooner, claiming the deal was finalized only under his pressure. Trump boldly claimed the hostages would have died without his intervention. He stated, and I quote, "If I weren't here, they would have never come back. They would have all died. If this were done a year earlier, if Joe Biden would have done this deal a year and a half, 2 years ago, frankly, it should have never happened. October 7 should have never happened." End quote. Trump's statements have reignited debates over the hostage deal and the US foreign policy. His plans for a Middle East trip remain speculative, but his criticisms of Biden and claims of credit are sure to spark further discussion. Stay tuned as this story unfolds.